Hello, this is Bart Sharp with Greater Consciousness Through Emotional Transformation, talking about the 3 levels of innate power. And there seems to be 3. One is the people that create from anger and their limiting emotions. 2 is those who create from anger, but they use it in a productive way. And 3rd, people who do not create from their places of anger, but from a place of true innate power. At the first or the bottom level are the people that use aggression, conflict, domination, manipulation, control, with emotions such as shame, sadness, fear, and of course anger to create from. In other words, they're always having this external and or internal conflict going on, and they struggle with this off and on throughout their lives while they're trying to create their lives. It's almost like they're spinning their wheels using all of this energy or their innate power to relive these conflicts again and again and again. So their innate power does not produce much for them. Then the second group is a group that has anger, but it's deeply inside of them, and they use it as a force or an energy inside them to push through life. And they can be highly successful in life, but anger always drives them. It's like a friend of mine says, I always feel comfortable when there's a rock in my shoe. Something that makes me feel uncomfortable inside of myself. And so as these people accomplish these great things in life, they never feel like it's enough. There's always something else. They're never totally satisfied with their accomplishments. A lot of it just feels a little empty. And why it feels empty is that they've not resolved their most inner anger or sadness or shame or fear. All of those things are their impetus for creation, but it's also working against them. So they go in this polarity back and forth. They create lots of things. They use a lot of force and they use a lot of energy to create whatever they want to create in life. Now the third group is the people that have really come to completion and wholeness with their anger, their shame, their sadness, their fears. And they feel this wholeness and completeness in them. And when they create things, it's much easier. Because what happens with this people that have this true innate power is there's no longer anger or other negative emotions that they're working against. So all the internal power can flow easily inside of them. It's an unconscious flow, but it's still a flow. And so they have more magical things, more synchronicity. Things just happen for them in an easier way. And yes, they still have to go out and do the things to make something happen. They have to have the knowledge and the skills to make it happen. And they have to recruit people or even have resources of money to create these things. But they just seem to manifest whatever they want in life easier because they've resolved the issues. Or maybe they've been lucky enough to not have personal issues occur in their life, or they have very few, so there's little to work against. Because there are those special people. I think of the Dalai Lama as one of those people that was not born with a lot of conflicts. They're lucky. For me, I have lots of conflicts I had to resolve, but when they get resolved, then this more magical place shows up in your life, in your body, in your soul, in your heart. And it's just an added power to create from. I still got to do all the things I need to do to make it happen. But I have this extra ingredient called innate power. This is Bart Sharp.